Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, a new YouTube channel with Babalo. My name is Stacy Pigmentation. Okay, Stacy underscore pigmentation. So there's no two underscores, there's no dot, and pigmentation is one N. There's nothing edited. My real name is Anastasia Mashile. Chilling with
Pops FX, the underground man.
Underground man.
Doing things behind the doors.
Yes. Most of the time he's behind the camera. So now it's time for him to just
come out. So most of you guys know me from most of the lives that we had before with Stacy on Instagram. But welcome guys to our YouTube channel.
Yes.
So in this channel, this is a godsend. We are going to be helping a whole lot of people with what we are starting now and opening people's minds of what's happening in this game, because people don't really know what's really happening in this game. A whole lot is happening, and what you see is not what's really happening.
So in Forex, most of the time we need psychological help, and most of us are really in denial about this. But the truth of the matter is, most of us are not really making it into Forex because we're experiencing bad things. So now the YouTube channel will be based on psychology.
How you think, what you do, also your life experiencing, your lifestyle, your approach as well. Some of us, we may have good strategies, but if we just have a bad lifestyle, and Forex, you're going to experience a whole lot of bad things.
So we have a mutual friend, guys. It's just that we can't mention names now. But that friend of ours is good. It's like he's a bug of Forex. If you ask him anything about Forex, he knows everything. But when it comes to application of the knowledge of Forex, he is not that good. You still remember? Because now the last time we had a chat with one of our mutual friends, we realized that he is no longer trading. He doesn't want to see anything
with trading.
And
we are talking about a professor, guys. We are not talking about somebody who just started trading yesterday. And a professor, like most of the concepts we know, he knew them way before we know those concepts, and like he knows everything, like he used to read, he used to have, like he was just a bookworm of trading. But hey, imali aiko, no money.
So now, guys, we've got a few topics that we're gonna talk about for just introducing our channel. Now, the first question would be, how did Babs and Stacy start trading? Do you wanna go first? Where did you learn trading? How did you come about bump into trading altogether?
With me, it's a long time ago. It's about 8.5 years ago, when I started to learn about trading. But I knew about trading from metric, which is way back, since 2011. I knew about trading since 2011, but I never took it seriously. I just saw it as something that, hey man, trading back then wasn't famous. Nobody knew about it that much. So I just saw it as something that was just very out of my reach. I wanted to do engineering because there's money in engineering, because I didn't know that in trading, that's where money is. That's when I knew. Then I learned more about trading from Business Day TV, your DSTV. Business Day TV. I used to like to watch most of these business channels. So from there's a guy called, I think his name is Goff McKenzie. He used to play every Wednesday or Thursday at 9. So every time he used to talk about his analysis and all those stuff. Then that's when I knew about trading. Then every now and then I'll get a hint on Instagram. Back then Instagram was not even famous. On your Facebook, I'll get a hint on your Facebook every now and then from there.
Okay, so with me, I think this story is just gonna be one of those ones we get to sing all together, that I learned trading from, actually, I bumped into trading from a club, guys. God works in mysterious ways. God will move you from a comfortable state to a very uncomfortable position, only to just, you know, when they say you're gracefully broken.
Yeah.
When I went to a club, I was gracefully broken. And that's where I found God. It's very funny because now when I talk about finding God in a club, it's finding help in a club. I met somebody by the name of Cashflow Ngobo. I know you guys know him, and yeah, that's where trading started. I think after speaking to him, I went to research what is trading. Then a month later, I quit my job.
She's a brave woman.
So for me, it wasn't anything to do with the internet. For me, it was having to meet somebody who's in trading, and me looking at how he could afford to do all these things, all the things he could do in a club, like buy all those expensive alcohol. I was like, I want to be that woman that can be able to afford something, you know, even if it's not that expensive alcohol, but in life I want to be able to afford. So yeah, that's how I got introduced to trading in a club. So now our second talk will be talking about the bad things that Babalo has done for trading. Let's focus.
It's the bad things that has not done, but the bad things that has happened to me because of trading. Your guys, it has been a journey. I like to tell most of our students that I went through 6 years of hell. You know, my story, it's not like most of your mentors that you got in YouTube. They started trading, making money, blooming, buying cars. No. My story is it's way different. You know, started trading, and mind you, when I started trading, I wasn't working. There was no source of income. There was nothing and all that. You know, luckily there was a person who believed in what I was doing. You know, she was the pastor's wife. She gave me money.
Still is.
Yeah, still is. By the way, she gave me money, about 1,000 USD. Back in the day, it was 14,000 rand to trade.
Oh God.
Robot.
So the first thing Paola did was to actually get a robot to trade for him.
To trade for me. Immediately as I plugged in that robot, I was at the library because I couldn't afford the internet. Plug and play. I plugged and I played. I plugged and I played. What I played, 5 minutes was enough. All of the money was gone.
You get it? If you don't get it,
the money was gone.
So now the funny part about what Pawala is talking about, right, guys? I think this was one of our talks on our lives on Instagram, that the robot was using the martingale
strategy. So what it does, the martingale, what it means.
We can just show them by.
No, it's fine. I will explain. Okay. So martingale, what it means that once it loses a trade, the following trade is going to open with a big lot so that it can recover the previous trade. Once it loses that one, the other one, it opens it with a big lot to recover that one. So you can, and it's a robot, so it opens it multiple like that. Yo.
And then, guys, you know the funny part about the martingale, right, guys? The robot that Paolo was using, it was actually used to support and resistance. So it was actually programmed to use support and resistance. Yeah. So that means when the market broke out, it kept on opening with big lot sizes. So if the market was just selling and it reached a point whereby I was supposed to buy, then Paolo buys on that level, or the robot buys for him. That means it doesn't recognize any break of a trend. Now the trend broke. As it broke, it opened with a bigger lot size. As it was falling, and then it met another support, or should I say resistance, another big lot.
Opened, so it was a big issue. Now you can imagine the psychology. After blowing that money, guys, now I have to go back to the pastor's wife to tell her the outcome, because now remember, when we start trading, we promise each other big things. I'm going to buy a house, I'm going to do this, I'm going to get this. You have all these plans in your mind, like, you'll be a millionaire when you trade and all those type of things, can't you?
A lot is going
So,
to happen.
luckily for her, that money, she was not in need of it, and she told me, no, don't worry, my son, these things happens, but the steam got off. After a while, practicing, I started in a small office, of trading and hiring people and all those type of things.
I was one of these people.
Then that's where I met Stacy
Oh,
as
no,
well.
no. We met at your home while we were shooting a movie.
We were shooting a movie.
Most of you guys have seen me on TV, I think.
Yeah.
So we're shooting a movie at Babala's house, and that's how I met him. And our meet was... Yeah.
That's how I invited you. So I invited her to come to work with us because I could see that she's interested in trading. I had a sponsor back then. That guy was receiving his pension, and he said, "You know what? I hear that you're doing this thing, and because it's in church, so he felt so comfortable. He gave me 16,000. He said, "Here's 16,000. You can trade." Then after that, the pastor gave me 4,000. The pastor gave me 4,000, and the other one gave me 16,000. So with the 4,000, I got some few laptops and computers, internet for all the other guys, and with the 16,000, that's how we started funding the account and all those type of things. And these guys are expecting returns. So after some few months, things went south, guys. We lost all of the money. The guys left the company. It was only me and Stacy left together.
Oh, yes.
And back then, and you are so broke that you don't have a 10 rand.
People looked for jobs. People went home. People thought we were taking them for a ride because now probably you had two companies. The other one was in Kangara.
Yeah,
right?
the other one was in EK and the other one was here in Attridgeville.
Yes,
so it was two.
The first company that fell was the one that was in EK because now most of the time Babal is this side. Now you can imagine the psychology of the people who are in EK who don't see him every day. If the people that saw him every day could quit, what about those ones?
And I was branded a fraudster. I'm telling you, I was branded a fraudster. This other lady, she wrote in Zulu, say, "Hey, lo bote waza wa moshe impilo yetu."
Waza was Moshe's car. So guys, you can imagine what he went through.
So I was branded. I couldn't go home. Then that's home. I couldn't go home because you can imagine now. When I go home, I'm branded a fraudster. This side you are broke, and you can imagine family. They know you have a company, you are trading.
So they're expecting something.
They're expecting something from you. Guys, it was bad. It was bad, and now I have to tell this guy who risked his pension money into our company as well, and tell him that it's gone. The stress,
struggle.
The stress, the struggle, and at EK Kwane, we hired an office for them. So I was paying a rent of 2K per month that side, and you can imagine rent was due. So we owed 2 months of rent that side as well, and this side I am super broke. People are leaving. Forex.
Forex is something else.
No, Forex, man. No. It's
And guys, one of the reasons why when people asked us to teach them, we didn't teach for free, was because of how Babal was also named a bad person, right? Now you can imagine when you give people knowledge for free and you also fund their account, they take it for granted. They never do the right thing.
And we taught them for free, by the way.
We taught them for free.
For free in these offices.
The information that we taught them for free, that's the information that even today we are using. You still remember how we found out about accumulation and distribution. Now that's in nowadays they call it the wake off, but with us when we found it wasn't called the wake off. It was accumulation and distribution.
Back in the day.
Yo, when you find that pattern, you know it's a golden signal. And also, we used moving averages.
Yeah, no, definitely. Those things are powerful. If you know how to use them, they are very, very powerful. If you know how to use them.
Yeah.
So, after that, guys, it became, it became so bad, guys. And I had to go stay at church because I was fighting with my family. When you're not making money, you're useless. You're just sitting, you're useless, and all that.
So that's our fourth point. How was family actually
reacting to all of these things?
Yeah.
Your friends are buying cars, they are working, they are getting married, they are doing all this type of things. When you are stuck here on always in the home on your PC, they say, you useless, So me, I say, okay, I'm useless. I want to live at church.
And guys, what he's saying is very correct, right? So in December last year, I had to spend time with my family. What I realized is that they had missed me a lot, because now even when my mom speaks about me when they're at family gatherings, she'd say, no, she's busy doing something. So in December, when I met my family, it was like I'm a stranger. It was like, oh, welcome back home. It's nice for you to be back. This is how we do things. Like, you even zone out from like a normal life of saying, hi, how are you, I miss you. I can't even contact my family and say, hi, how are you doing, I'm checking up on you. I can't answer my messages all day. You want to know why? It's because now most of my days, they were dedicated to the chats. When we say normalize actually back testing the chats, we actually mean
it a lot, guys. We mean it a lot. So I slept at church, and you can imagine people know you, that you have a home, and you are there. And obviously, you can't stay there in church just for free. So it's you who cleans a church, it's you who opens the gates. At church, I was once called the gate boy. Because when people are coming with their beautiful cars, you run to go open the gate, for them. Got mad. And you can imagine it's church. There's no beds and all that. So I slept on. There was this brown mattress that I used to sleep on a lot. I slept there, And but back then, I didn't even feel or see it as suffering and all that type, because I get to do what I love, in which it was trading, back then, to such an extent that my mom called crying and said, you know what, it's too much. You have to find a job.
Oh yes, and he went to the working industry.
Yes, then I found a job.
So guys, given the fact that it was Babel and I who were left, we were joined by Innocent at that time, right? Innocent is one of our partners in crime. No, not crime, but in trading. So
I got the job, guys.
At the bank.
At the bank, So while I was working there in the bank, I was busy trading as well at the same time. So job trading. But one thing that I learned, the good part about having a job while you are trading, you never have to beg for money for funding. You never have to do strange things to get money for funding. It's your own money. When you have blown it, it's your own money.
You work for it and start.
And I took a loan. I took a loan of 50K.
Oh yes.
I took a loan of 50K.
50,000. So guys,
50,000.
We are sharing this because we want you to be ready for what you're going to experience, especially if you are a new
trader.
Bad
move. Loans are bad move, guys.
Never take a loan for trading, especially if you are still in the beginning stages.
Bad move. That's when I realized it now, to say I did a very, very bad move, So bad move, guys, that I did. So I took a loan, 50K. Nasdaq is not merciful, shame. Hey, but when Nasdaq is dead money.
Guys, it was you were very secretive about the 50K.
Yeah.
Paula had money, but we didn't know where the money was coming from.
That's like, so what happened is that with that, because it was my money, you understand, it was my money, I didn't have pressure, but I felt the pressure later on when the bank said, no, it's not your money, you have to pay. I didn't have the pressure of doing that. So yeah, so guys, those who are working, never leave your job for trading.
Trading,
no,
yes.
that's a bad move, guys. That's a very bad
Even
move.
those who are at school, guys, I wouldn't advise you to leave school for trading, because trading takes time.
Yeah.
If I talk about, it took me 6 years. Last year it was 5 years. Now it's 6 years. I really mean business, and I don't mean 6 yeyears of making profit. I mean 4 years of blowing, 1 year of trying to make profit, and you make it, guys.
So we started making money 2 years ago.
2 years ago, yes.
2 years ago, that's when we started to
make
profit, to really see.
Like every day, there's
understand.
something that you're closing, and I feel like 2 years ago, that's where people met me, but they didn't really know who I am.
Yeah, your background.
My background, yeah. But now, when I was making that money with Nasdaq, when we were literally making money with Nasdaq, I didn't have a lot of followers. I only had 5,000 followers then on Instagram. And when we hit rock bottom, when I started growing small accounts, that's when now people started realizing, right? Now, many people would ask, but Stacey, why don't you trade big accounts? I've been there.
Yeah.
I've done it.
And now we've been there. We've traded
Guys, most of you are following me now. If I had to speak to Precious, you still remember Precious will tell you that Stacey was in Prince group, guys. Every time I send a screenshot inside Prince group, hey, it will rain cats and dogs. People ask me, who's this girl? Who's this girl? So I think now that's what put me on the spot. You still remember? Because now my first trade that I moved from small to big was a $50 account to about 7,000, 6,000 USD. Somewhere that $50 was about 800. 7,000 was like about 100 and something thousand.
It was 110 or
20,000. It's just that we forgot the exchange rate.
Now
that's when we started booming.
The USD was very, very high.
Yeah.
So yeah, guys, so trading, this journey is not easy. Most people go through a lot in this industry. Most people, like the stories of
they end up killing themselves.
Guys.
And some people, they take their life insurances, guys. Have you taken the money that you have saved for your kids, for you, and to spend after you have worked so much? Should we call it pension funds?
Yeah, then you put it in the market and you go.
Yeah, and
there's this other boy named. He received money of the mom. Hey,
it's shut down.
He received money of the mom.
Yeah.
So when he received that money of the mom, he lost almost all of it. He lost almost all of it. We do not know the exact amounts because it's just hearsays that we hear from people, but it's something like it's more than $1 million that he lost in Forex. He ended up taking his life.
It was that bad.
It was that bad. It was that bad. So this industry, guys, it's not good. It's not easy, but it's sometimes Forex is overrated. That's what I think, and overrated, it means that you go in and you think that the moment you get in, you'll be driving a Ferrari, you'll be driving
in a week,
and so it's very, very overrated. But it's a good business when you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing when you have a plan and when you're trading correctly and you have the right mindset, the right people around you. Then you are able to trade properly and follow the right steps. And that's what we are trying to achieve with this channel. Just to give you the right information, the right mindset, the right approaches. So that you don't get in and you are so shocked and say, my money. No, we don't want you
so
to
with
cry.
us, when we got in, we didn't even understand what is a broker. We always thought brokers are against us, right?
Yeah.
By saying that, I remember when we used to enter trades, right? The trades would go south and would actually talk about they are waiting for me to just enter so that the trade can go the other direction.
Yeah.
But later on in life, we realized that we didn't really have
did
the
not
knowledge.
understand.
Yeah, we didn't
Because
understand
doesn't
the
make
knowledge.
sense. You can imagine you are trading 500 rand. A broker that has about 1 million of people are trading millions, you know, and you have people are trading millions in that broker. Then after that, they are just looking
Targeting
at you
you.
with 500 rand.
Yo, it didn't really make sense.
No, it doesn't
yes.
make sense. Sam. It really doesn't make sense. How can they target you of 500 rand while they have all these other guys that are there?
Yeah. So now the purpose of this channel,
Mm-hmm.
introducing ourselves as we are traders. We don't want a normal channel whereby you get to learn all the good things that happen in Forex. There's bad things that really happen in Forex, and I feel like people need to actually learn the untold stories.
Untold stories of Forex.
Yeah, which are you actually blow your mom's money and then you end up not making it and then you're stressed. We need to talk to those people. We need to talk to those who have lost their money in the market and they're still battling to get up. Yeah.
Those who were scammed as well.
Yeah, and those who were scammed. And also
send $1 million to her, then money goes.
And also we will be talking to people from Xness, right?
Yeah.
Now to understand the broker side of town, right? Now we've been fed lies, we've been fed with things that do not make sense about brokers, right? Now it's time that we get to sit down and understand what is a broker as
and
we
we'll
are trading.
Understand trading from the broker side.
Broker's
so that you can make better decisions. You can make better decisions as well. You know?
Yeah. And choosing a broker.
Yeah, the steps of choosing the right broker.
Yeah, because now some people have traded on brokers that do not exist. They lost their money without even opening trades. Yes. And also we're going to talk about investments. I think we should also talk about investments, right? Yeah. Especially the people who are investing in people who are in Forex. We also need to talk about that. But the biggest thing that we are addressing is psychology.
The psychology or mindset, guys.
Yeah. You'll find that, guys, you know trading. But the problem is you see patterns when they have already formed. Psychologically, you're just unfit to be a trader.
And the other thing, you know, when you had, you know, we have been there. When you had, 500,000, 700,000 in the bank account, and
$1 million.
or even $1 million, then a week after you have zero. There's no way you'll be right in the mind.
Guys, we've been there. There was a point whereby we moved out, we leave the Denville. And guys, life was sweet. Life was just awesome. And I believe that it was a life's lesson for us to move out. And at that point, guys, we had a lot of money. If you tell me about something that costs 40,000, I'll buy it now. Not even tomorrow. Now. I'll buy it. If you tell me that, you know what, Stacey, can you please give me 2,000? I'm like, I'll give you 5. You want 5,000? I'm giving you 5,000. You're all getting your 5,000. Yeah. It was that moment, but with trading, we realized there's ups and then there's downs, right? You could be a millionaire tomorrow and broke the next week.
Yeah, and that's one danger about trading. Never say you have too much money. You can wake up broke. And the other thing, never undermine a trader. Say he's broke. He can wake up tomorrow having a whole lot of money.
Talking about it, do you still remember that guy who blew, is it billions or millions?
It's billions. Bill
Huang. Guys, when we talk about Bill Huang, our students know
him.
Yeah.
20 billion in a period.
He was a billionaire.
Guys,
trading is so vicious. He was a billionaire and then one day he woke up broke. He blew everything in the market. And never think that you know the market better than everybody else. Because even as a mentor like this, I still learn from my students. I still learn how they are trading, and it helps me on the other side to understand that, oh, there's something that I do not know that this person is trading. Then I start focusing on whatever that they know and back test it. Just before you know it, I have mastered it. Back testing.
Back testing is the key, guys. So we are going to give you a whole lot of content in this channel, guys. We're going to get stories of people as well. There are people that we are talking to who will be coming and sharing their stories as well, what they went through as well. And you know, when you have realized that it's not you alone, there's somebody who went through what you have went through, it makes it much better. And we're going to get psychologists involved as well, because as a trader you need a psychologist. Mentally, there's no
professional traders actually. Even hedge funds, they hire psychologists so that people could just get right mentally. And I know that as we joke as forex traders, we always talk about, I don't have feelings, I'm not in a relationship because I've learned not to love. Guys, yes, we do love. We do fall in love. But trading can set you off. When we were live that last time, we were talking about blowing accounts, right? After blowing an account, what do you do?
Myself, I sleep. I don't want to talk to anyone. I immediately go to sleep. The angels are talking to me in my sleep. I'll wake up better.
I want to remind him of something. Do you still remember when we were at church and you had like 10,000 in the account? You opened trades and you got in an argument with you know who? Guys, that day he was very furious.
I was very angry, guys, because of, you can imagine, you want to monitor your trades, then somebody just causes an argument. You know, you want to enter your trades and they just come in and, you know, and before you know it, you are busy, you are arguing with somebody, you are no longer on the market, you know. And when I looked, the trades were gone. I wasn't there to monitor because I was busy arguing with somebody that was sent from the devil. You know, people are sent from the devil just for you to lose money.
No, he doesn't literally mean that.
I'm joking, but hey guys, you know, and that's one thing that we learn, that when you are a trader, you need your private space, especially during the time of trading. If you are in your family's house, please let them know to say, guys, I'm a trader, I'm trading. So if you see me quiet, not responding, please, you understand, so that they may know where you are, what are you thinking, those type of things, so that you may not be in a position where you get busy while you are busy.
Because now sometimes when you just open up trades, guys, or when you are analyzing and you get into an argument with somebody, you end up coming back to the market, and then you like, I want to make money.
I want to show them.
I want to show them who I am. You know, in our native language, meaning you want to show them that you can make money. That's when the market will just beat you down. It will beat you down like it will beat you like a drum, like
it will humble you.
Guys, the market will humble you.
You know that? Do you know that things when you have put in so much money in the market, and you open positions, and that's like your last money, and you see it closing one by one. Heartbeat.
Like even when you see that you're about to blow, right? And then you're looking at your margin call, it's not even healthy. Guys, I'm telling you, you close up your phone and you say, let it blow. But then when it has blown or when it's still closing, then you're looking at it, you'll ask yourself, but why didn't I close and try to revive the account? Guys, trading is not easy.
It's not easy.
It's simple, but not easy, right? The simple part would be the learning part. Simple to learn. Guys, everybody can learn trading, but it's not that it's not everybody that's going to be a trader successfully.
So emotionally it needs you to be strong, guys. It really needs. It's not for everyone. If you are a crybaby, you cry a lot, you get angry a lot, you know, hey, Hi, trading will deal with you, my friend.
I think we are done for the day.
Yeah.
What do you think?
No, we are done, guys. So
Yeah.
we are done, guys. So welcome to Pigmentationfx YouTube channel.
Stacy Pigmentation.
Stacy Pigmentation.
Don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe button.
Yeah.
Yes, we'll see you in our next episode.
Yeah.
Chilling with the Stacys. Okay, but the title is Untold Stories of Forex.
Stories of Forex with this pigmentation.
And
sponsored by
Xmas. So, big ups.